Can you hear me now, Rick? Oh, there you go. I Let me see. Wait, let me turn this. It's got to be the volume on this monitor down. Wait, that's this one. Wait, no, that just check. All right, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know where that audio is coming from. Nah. It's not this, right? I don't know where that's coming from. Let me see if I pull it. Wait, let me mute that. Let me mute this. Oh, was that it? Okay, there it goes. Now it's off. Rexy, what would I do without you? Letting me know. I would have been talking for an hour, not realizing the damn thing was getting no audio. Okay, so we can see the chat over here. All right, super tips are not working for this show. I do not have the super tip overlay working on the Mac, which I'm using to do this show. It only works on the streaming PC, so I don't think I can fix that at the current moment. Let me see. Overlay setting. Create overlay. Yeah, I got to do a whole bunch of shit to make that work. So yeah. So don't worry about the super tips. We're just here on a Saturday, gonna have a little bit of fun for an hour. Yep. I do have some videos that I had kept in the hopper for the last time I wanted to do a Saturday show. But I should actually do the introduction again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big A.
Yes.
I'm
Chris.
sure
Thank
that everybody watching remembers and knows Big A from all of his time on the Opie and Anthony show and heading out with Ron and Fez.
Yep.
God bless Ronnie Bennington. I know he's going through some absolutely horrific stuff. I never got to meet Ronnie, but we wish him the best and his family the best.
Of course, I do.
Through this incredibly hard time.
Of course we do.
Let's see what I got in the show hopper that I was going to talk about. Who's this guy? I'll bring this guy up. I'll talk about him in a second. So we're here on a Saturday. I had to do a little work for the man over here. I took care of his laptop, some parts, and I've just been hanging out, watching some TV, and I got some good grub making. I said I was gonna have an in-studio guest at one time. I actually did tell Gino yesterday. He was out at the America's First warehouse, and he was stuck in traffic or whatever. And I said, look, why don't you just go to my house and go on the computer, and you can stream from there. And he's like, no, I saw this too late. He wouldn't have came anyway, but I like to throw that out there. And yes, Anthony is in New York currently. I was at Gavin's house last night fixing his son's computer, and I got to go back there in a couple days for some parts installation. But it was great seeing Gavin. Such an amazing family guy. I'm really, his family's adorable. Kids are adorable, wife's adorable, great house. So Anthony flew up. He's here somewhere. Could be watching this right now. I don't know if his lazy ass is even up yet.
I doubt it.
I
highly doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I highly doubt it.
It is 4 p.m, so I would think he'd be up by now. I don't think he brought the gaming laptop because I did not see him online gaming last night, which is not a shock. He buys a $5,000 gaming laptop, which is now a paperweight. So let's see. Russ is checking in the chat. My hand on the right blocks out Big. I know. I'm blocking you out. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. I'm blocking you out. With that old, wait, if I do it here. The old kids in the hall. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. I'm crushing your head. And then my home studio was not made for more than one person, especially large people like we are. Now, for those of you who are not noticing because he's not standing up, Big A has lost a lot of weight. He's looking very svelte. The boy is half me right now. So congratulations on that. That is a great job. Great to see.
More like medium A.
Medium A, yes. Who else? Oh, Russ is in the chat. Oh, Jenny's watching from the bedroom, so she's in there. Sorry, Morris. I didn't have the sound down in the beginning. Every machine that I use here acts differently when it comes to streaming, so This one is using what's called a trash can Mac, and I'm using a program called Wirecast, and it's sort of like a TriCaster. We know how TriCasters go, don't we? Always broken. But all right, fixed it. It's working. Different mic. It's all good. Let's see. I'm gonna bring up this guy here. Now the sound, we got to listen to it through our speakers. So look at that transition. I love that so much. Ooh, look at that. This is a guy I found out I watched about last week. This guy wrote a book called The Speed Bag Bible. Now, I don't know how many of you out there have actually ever tried to use a boxing speed bag. I've tried a couple times and failed horrifically at it. You know, you get the initial gadoom, but as soon as you go for the second gadoom, no, it's a failure. It's just an abject failure. This guy is sort of like a savant. We're gonna watch him for a second here.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's important that one is accented. You'll hear accented beats when we do this, and that's the colorful sound that the bag makes. It actually has its own rhythmic attraction, and that's what addicts all of us, is that sound. Everybody that really gets into this goes, that sound is so cool. They love that. 3 from here.
Now look, he's doing this slowly.
Yes.
I cannot do that. I cannot go. I mean, I guess I never really seriously tried to do it. I'm sure I could pick it up, giving a little bit of time with it. But what this guy winds up doing, and you're going to see in a second, is craziness.
You hear 3. Now the rhythm changes when I do this. That's 2 rebounds.
I'm lost already. There's no way I'm going like this and hitting this bag like this guy's doing. That ain't happening. I am just not that coordinated.
Fist hits the bag, 1, 2, and comes back. Single fist here, hear that beat, changes. Double fist through, single fist rolling.
Okay, he's doing the Popeye shit.
Yeah.
There is, you know how long I would be so frustrated. I know I have anger management issues, but man, just trying, the failure rate that would be on this would be astronomical. I would be losing I would probably be hitting that thing as hard as I can. It'd be hitting me in the face. It sounds like you're sitting next to a Harley, and it's just idling at a light. This guy, and he's doing it with like he's not even moving. That's all. That's a talent, man. I don't know if this guy. I'm guessing he was a boxer at some point. I didn't look into his background.
It'll be a little drum tape.
That's pretty impressive crap. Pretty impressive
Yeah,
crap.
but I bet he can open up a laptop.
He asked you, Atlantic?
Sorry, I was into somebody's show there. Say again.
I bet he can open up a laptop and like fix a network either like you can. So
Actually, I'm putting it there.
Everyone has everyone has their own pluses and minuses.
That is absolutely true. He cannot rebuild a laptop.
Nope,
I can,
so
but he can speed bag like crazy.
and you can't. So
Russ wants me to play In the Air tonight. Yeah, really, it probably is very rhythmic with that. Let me see what else I had. I had too many things lined up today. I really look. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. Speaking of music, how many times have we found over the years that actors and actresses have done an album? I mean, I could think back. I think of Bruce Willis did Bruno, the whole Under the Boardwalk thing he did in his heyday when he was on Moonlighting. Don Johnson, Heartbeat. Over the years you've had people do one of my favorite, Bill Shatner. Bill Shatner's what is it called? The Running Man, I think it was, when he does Tambourine Man, Mr. Tambourine Man. Just, I play that in the car. As bad as it is, it's so bad it's good. And I wound up finding this on YouTube, and I had no idea that this ever even existed. Ooh, suspense. Burt Reynolds did an album. And how I found this, I was talking with my sister a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about Don Johnson and whatever, and she introduced me to Tubbs from Miami Vice, which is, I forgot his name, it's a triple name. The black guy from Miami Vice.
Yeah.
And he did an album, which I started listening to, and I was like, okay, it's Caribbean, but it honestly wasn't bad. And you follow the YouTube rabbit hole, and you wound up, Burt fucking Reynolds did an album.
Oh my God.
Let me see when this album came out. I'm curious. I don't know if I had a date. Let me see. Ask Me What I Am, 1973. Let's listen to a second of. Let me get the title track here. Let me see. What's I seeking? Well, let's see. Let's just listen to it for a second and see what it is. I'm honestly waiting for him to just start going, Snowman, you got your ears on! Somebody from the background, you some bitch!
Don't ask me what tomorrow will bring. Ask me how I enjoy today. Don't ask me what songs I'm gonna sing. Just turn your ear my way. Don't ask me where I'm going. Ask me where I've been.
My brain doesn't know how to process this.
I know.
I don't. This is Bert. This is Mr. Boogie Nights. Smokey and the Bandits, Stroker Ace, Cannonball Run, and he's singing like folk music. Again, all right, 1973. I know, different time, but. Oh, Rick saying, Chris, ever hear Telly Savalas sing "If by Bread"? It's fucking great. Oh, we're gonna have to bring that up. We're gonna bring that up right after this. I must hear Telly Savalas
Oh my
sing.
God, yes.
Let's hear a little more of Burt Reynolds here.
Don't ask me what I'm gonna be. Ask me what I am. Don't ask me what I hope to find. Ask me what I found.
The funny thing with this, and I gotta say, it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, consider the time. He's got tone. It's
bad
not
at all.
exactly Leonard Nimoy singing the Bilbo Baggins song. I don't think this is ever going to go viral. But I hate to say that I kind of like it. I really do. I'm afraid, later on we're going to light a fire pit out in the back and we're going to have some coffee and dessert out back. If I bring this song and play it on the radio outside while we're having a fire pit, it's going to be like a 69 Woodstock Kumbaya moment. I got to listen to another couple seconds of this.
Don't ask me if I'm chasing my time. It's the other way around. Don't ask me if I want the world. The world is where I stand. Don't ask me what I'm gonna be.
I don't even know what the hell he's saying. I should bring up the lyrics for this because it's nutty, but it's Burt fucking Reynolds who did an album. All right, I gotta hear the Telly Savalas one. Let's see. Let me bring this up. Telly Savalas. What do you name it?
I had 69
If-
by the fire.
Let's see.
My toasty buns.
Telly Savalas, if. Oh my lord. No. Rex, I love you so much, Rex, for bringing this into my life. Let's see. Telly Savalas. Light up the smoke, Telly. Light it up. Alright, before he starts, this is fucking Kojak, okay? This is Mr. 70s, Mr. rough and tough, ball-headed, take no shit Kojak. And we're about to hear him sing a song, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh man. The anticipation for this is killing me. Let's go.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show.
Is it just me, or does this woman kind of look a little like Miss Piggy? I know it's the 70s, the flowing got the, the Farrah Fawcett towel flowing over there, but something with the face tells me, like, was that Mrs. Piggy? Give me more, Telly.
The you I've come to know. And if a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to.
Okay, so it's, I don't know if it kicks up a little bit. We're going to find out. Not exactly singing. He's just talking to you during this song.
In the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wanted to hear Terry croon.
Yes.
Give me that,
Yes.
that low,
Yeah.
whatever it is. I'm surprised that we haven't had a special guest appearance from Charles Nelson Riley yet. No, but this is very Shatner-esque. Just got the music going, just talking to you, but he's got the smoke going. Everybody smoked back then. That's why everybody's dead from cancer from that era. They all smoked 12 packs a day. All right, Telly, let's skip forward a little more here when we got close up. Look at the open hair from the 70s. Not very hairy. It didn't go from the top to his chest, but. And what's with the chick, man? She is so Miss Piggy.
Tomorrow and today, beside you, all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly, down to die.
Again, I'm having trouble computing this. He's telling us a story with this Miss Piggy chick is just off to the side. I guess he's telling us a story about her, I'm guessing. And they keep flashing this. I don't know if this is on some disco show where they got this video from, but this is not disco. You're not exactly dancing to this.
Not even close.
No.
Not even close.
No. Rex, how did you not tell me about this a long time ago? I don't know how you were. You must have been sitting on this for a moment and saying, Chris is going to do a show. Big A's going to be on. I'm going to drop the Savalas bomb on him. This is. This may be the greatest thing. With the Burt Reynolds thing, this may be the greatest thing I've seen in a while. This is so good. It's so bad it's good. I love bad shit like this. Like Anthony calls it hate watching.
Yeah.
This is not hate watching. Because this is fucking terrible. I don't know if there's a word for this. Like, it's sort of like enjoying an Amtrak disaster. 17 trains just crashed in front of you, and you're sitting there like,
popcorn.
Oh yeah.
Popcorn.
I cannot get enough of this. Come on, Telly.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
Let's spend the evening.
Telly.
And when the world was through.
Now, is Telly right here, you know who he's reminding me of? Rachel Ward in the original Star Trek movie. Gotta bring up a picture of that. Let's see. That's Rachel or Star Trek. Remember V'ger, or what she kept spewing? Is it not a picture of her bald ear? Bald. I think that was Rachel Ward. I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, how could it not be a freaking picture of her? I don't know what. Mel will kill me because I know he knows what her name was in the movie. Rachel. Let me see. Star Trek, the movie Alien. Or that. Ah, Christ. Well, he kind of looks like half of this crap, but it's not. It's not. Wasn't it? Is that it? Let me see. You would know the name of it, Russ. Okay. Oh yeah. Shit! Look at how right you are. Ah! He's freaking, dude.
Yes.
Gold star for Russ Williams.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. So that's Telly. That's Telly right there.
Oh yes, exactly.
Oh my God, that is so Telly.
Yes.
Bring it home, Telly.
And one by one, the stars would all go out.
So they really want you to know this is Telly Savalas. You got his name in the background and then his name over his name in the background, saying, "Hey, this is Telly Savalas."
And you
Oh, I do.
and I would simply fly away.
Russ, I cannot thank you enough for this. This was a gift. This was truly a gift. I'm gonna have to send this to my sister, and she's gonna kill me for this. She hates when I send her stuff like this. There's one video that I send her all the time. Perhaps the worst music video ever is this chacarone from this thing. Listen to this for a second. I send this to her. Once you hear this, you can't stop thinking about it. You're all gonna blame me for this, but I love you, so you're gonna get a little bit of chacarone. There's no words to this until the chorus. It's mumbling. So listen to some chacarone, baby. Send that to everybody you know, and they will forever hate you because you always bring it up. And like next this Thanksgiving, you're sitting at the dining room table. Have your phone on the table, and just when it gets a little quiet, just turn that on and play it, and watch the looks you will receive from everybody in the room. It'll be something like this.
What the?
Yeah. So that's what I was going for with that. But oh my God, that is so great. That is so great, Savalas. My Lord, you blessed us with that. Now, the sad part, I think I could play this. Oh yeah, his poor Telly was in Cannonball Run 2. We've talked about Cannonball Run 2 in the past. The first Cannonball Run, we loved it. Mega stars, Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise, Sammy Davis Jr., Dean Martin. Just the cast was great. And the second one, Yankees are doing something. Yankees are 3-2 lead. The second one, they took more stars. Frank Sinatra. We've discussed that one kind of ad nauseum. And poor Telly Savalas, who here in Cannonball Run 2, let's get to the part where Telly comes. He plays the head gangster boss, and it's just bad. Here he is. The old Pinto Ranch. is such a version. There he is.
Jaime Kaplan.
Oh, gee, look who it is. This is why I'm telling you, if you got Telly Savalas, he's gonna follow right behind.
Oh, wow, you look wonderful. What brings you to the Pinto Ranch? Is it business?
Perhaps the only person on the planet who spits more than Richard Voss. Perhaps.
Yeah.
If you were standing anywhere near him, you were getting drenched. Pinto Ranch.
It is our pleasure.
May I have a chair?
Oh, certainly.
Oh my God, that prop. A stiff breeze would have blown that chair over, let alone make it crumble like that. Look at the face on Charles Hilton. I can't. Rex, do you know how much I'm going to have to drink tonight to get rid of that? I'm telling you, you got to think about it. Play it for the wife later if she's not watching. Just sit there. You know what's the best part about that? Anybody can sing it.
Yeah,
Anybody can sing, and you'll sound exactly like Chacarone. But like, you gave me this gift of Telly, man, and we're on the Telly kick right now.
I just spoke to Dad just now. Isn't that funny?
Don. You don't mind if I call you Don, do you? No? Oh, good. Don. When your father was having a little trouble with you in Brooklyn, he called me and asked me for a favor. Could he send you out here to Vegas so that I could watch over you?
I don't know if it's just me, but Telly Savalas doesn't strike me as the head of a crime syndicate gangster type guy. Maybe only because I see him as Kojak, but he's, first of all, he's small. He's not exactly the Godfather. He's not a big, wide, tall, individual. That's why he's got two guys with him that are much bigger. So, look at the smile. You can't smile like him if you've got... It doesn't work.
No.
What were they thinking when they wrote this movie?
Cannot.
I don't know. I know they put Cannonball Run 2 together and just said, we're going to get all these stars together and people are going to come just to see this collection of... It's like the Battle of the Network Stars on a movie screen. But, man, this didn't work. And the story... I don't even talk about the story. Who gives a shit about the story? It's that bad. A little more
So what
solid.
do? I give you a job working at a casino, and what do? You spend all your time working on the chorus lines.
One line. I thought it was one lousy chorus line.
The second favor I do for you is you come to me, and I lend you the money to start this,
Jaime, the recession has hurt.
Okay, that's the other thing. His name is Jaime. Jaime, the gangster, is Jaime. No, I'm not going further with it. I'm going to show you one thing from Cannonball Run 2, though. If you want it, all you need to know about the movie. I should bring it up here. Let's see. Where is it? The scene where Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise, and Sammy Davis Jr. go drag. Let's see. It's called Pinto Ranch. So usually I have this stuff set up previous. I don't know if it'll show it here if I find it. Oh God, all the bad scenes in this movie. Look at these. Every one of these scenes is horrible. I don't think I can find it though. Maybe it's under Nair because he told it to Nair. No, I don't. Oh, you want to see a Tony Danza moment? Thoughts and prayers.
Those are prayers.
He's your uncle too. Listen, I told you, don't tell me, don't explain it to me again, please. He's my mother's brother who lives in California, and my mother is your father's sister. And
Now,
your mother's mother.
I don't know if they could have done this movie today because of this. They have an ape driving the car. That might be a little bit of a problem.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Is that our uncle? And the city had a white little, I ain't seen him in 20 years. So your side of the family. Oh, yeah?
They had to put this in the movie with all these stars. It's so... I want you to try it one day. Cannibal Run 2 is actually for free on, I think it's for free on Netflix. It might be even for free on YouTube. Just try to sit through the movie one day. Just try it. See how far you'll actually get through it. It is a bad watch, but it's just bad. Burt Reynolds doesn't even look good in it. He looks like plastic. I don't know if he had plastic surgery beforehand. He looked like he was glazed in it. It's just a bad movie. Bad movie. Rex is saying, don't forget Patrick Swayze singing. Now, Patrick Swayze's Dirty Dancing song, which I've done on karaoke numerous times, was a good freaking song. Let's see if we can see stars. Let's see, movie stars, albums, singing. What else comes up? I'm curious. Top 30 actors who are good singers. Let's see. No, I don't want good. I want horrible.
Or terrible.
It's only funny when it's horrible.
Yes.
What is these? Why do we get girls and pigs in this? YouTube, man. YouTube. I'm telling you. It's terrible. Oh, we can bring up Bruno. Under the boardwalk. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we got Bruno live?
Hey, you know how rumors go in Hollywood. I mean, it's getting so you can only trust a National Enquirer for news.
Sad about Bruce Willis.
I don't know why they always treat me so. Anyway, I heard that some friends of mine were here. They are the Temptations.
Okay, Bruce Willis is going to sing with the Temptations. This is interesting.
I feel undressed here.
Oh, is there an echo? Hang on.
You guys just got back from the East Coast, right?
I'll tell you exactly why, because usually when I use this machine, I run the audio through where I can only hear it from my headphones. But because Andrew's here, I have to play it over speakers. So, yeah, that's probably why the mic has to pick up the sound from a different machine. So I'll lower it a little bit so the echo's not as bad. But that's what that is.
Cold weather and the whole thing. Very cold, very cold. So that time we're in Atlantic City down the beach and all.
Alright, so we'll start jamming here. He's lip syncing. No. That pisses me off. He's lip syncing. I know he's lip syncing because when I heard that song off his album, it sounds the same pitch, same tone, same everything. So he was talking on the mic, then they cut the mics and put the soundtrack on because he can't sing live. Come on, Bruce. You could have just see, even Sarah saying very obvious lip sync. Yeah, damn it. Come on, Bruce. You could have just you're live with the freaking Temptations. You could have just did it. It's even got an echo. Damn it. Now, see that Other Sun, it's the same exact as the album. Oh, poor. Disappointed in that. You know what I need? You know what I need? Back. I need more telly.
Then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to.
I can't with this.
And when, my love, for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me.
come and pour yourself on me. Okay, I gotta turn telly off. I'll be watching telly all freaking day. So let's talk to you, Big A. What have you been up to? What have you been doing as of late?
I've been doing the Davy Mac, a sports program with East Side Dave, Roy Harder, and Bobby Tempero.
Oh, I miss Bobby. I haven't seen Bobby in a while. Was up at his place a couple of years ago. And how is Dave doing? Is he still maniacal?
Always, but in a good way. In a good way.
I will never personally forget the last time I saw Dave. I don't think it was Anthony's. It was at Anthony's Roadshow at Resorts World, where I had a haircut. It's kind of like the one I have now. And Dave went to me. He's like, God, he looks exactly like Jared from Subway. And this was before Jared from Subway got arrested for being a pedo. So,
oh wow,
yeah. Thanks, Dave.
And also, Dave, he's back on sports program. It's on the Wits Comedy Network.
Ah, there you go. Little plug for Dave.
Yeah.
We love Dave.
Yeah.
I wish Dave nothing but success.
Yeah.
I would love to see and talk to Dave again someday. I'm sure we'll cross paths somewhere.
Of course.
Now, you have become quite, over the last X amount of years, quite a photographer, I have to say. The boy over here has come to us the last couple of holiday seasons and taken some absolutely unbelievable family Christmas photos of the pets and of us around the town and stuff like that. And is there a place where people can go and see your pictures online and stuff like that?
Photos by Big A on Instagram. I'm gonna have to put up more photos, but I've been doing wrestling also, twice a year, and Kevin Knight of IWF, he posts a lot of my photos.
Dave still does the wrestling stuff, right? He's always been very big into wrestling.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest heel manager ever.
We should probably.
I'm telling you, he loves being a heel. He just loves being a heel.
I can see that.
Like some people love being a babyface, but he loves being a heel.
I know that Dave has been into wrestling for God knows how long. Has he ever hooked up with Sam Roberts? Because Sam is he's like part of the WWE family.
Sore subject.
One of those. See, I don't know these things. I don't know who to ask about.
Yeah,
I know person A. I know person B. I asked, did person A ever meet person B? And it's like,
I know that happens sometimes. Unfortunately, I know because Chris always wants everybody to be kumbaya friends.
I do. I freely admit that.
Honestly, yes, but sometimes in a perfect world, yes, but in this world, unfortunately, it doesn't always happen.
You said it very well. I look at everybody from the, let's call it the compound era, which I miss, and a lot of people miss so much. Yes. And I always, not that I tried to be the peacemaker, because there's nothing really to do with me, but the fact that I know all the people going from Kevin Brennan, Gino, Pat Dixon, Chrissy, all the people that would be there, and how over the last couple of years they've all gone pretty much completely batshit.
Crazy.
They were batshit before, but now every other week somebody hates somebody for something. Every other week it's a different thing. The only universal one was everybody hated Stuttering John. That was universal across the board.
Oh yes.
And then I think it all started to crumble literally when Gino's jaw crumbled. When Pat Pat's fist met Gino's face, which we all saw.
Yes.
And so talk about sore subjects. It just, I don't know,
really?
things went fucking wackadoodle since then. Now, I come home at night, I sit down and I turn on YouTube, and I always watch Anthony's shows. He's my boy. I always watch his stuff. But I'll sit down. I've watched a lot of MLC lately. I never had a problem with Kevin.
Why?
You know what? It's a good question. Why?
No, honestly, why? I'm not hating on anybody. I'm saying why.
I'm trying to come up with a valid answer. I guess because Kevin calls it like an adult soap opera, like that's what it is, and he's right. He's absolutely right. It's between this whole crap with Zumach and John, and it never ends, and it's always something else. Now there are players in this thing I don't like. I just recently found out who Carmix is. I never watched him once. I turned him on for a couple minutes. Looks like a funny guy. Scottish, Irish, I don't know what the hell he is. He's always yelling into the mic. All right, fine. I heard he did.
Yelling, crying.
People told me
crying.
he did an awful karaoke, and that's how I got introduced to him. I haven't even watched him do karaoke once, so I have no idea. But all these people come together and
terrific.
And
it's
look,
terrific.
I got to give Kevin credit because Kevin makes a lot of money on the MLC podcast. I mean, that guy gets super chats like freaking crazy.
Well, but honestly, all he cares about is money.
If I was making what he's making too, all I care about is money too. But you know what?
No, but he cares about everybody else's money also.
Yeah, but
That's bullshit.
he brings
sorry,
people on his show that bring him money. That's what I'm apologizing for. You're right. This is, he brings Zumach on, he brings Anthony on, he brings people on, and they send him money to keep it going. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, this guy's making some crazy bank on that. Kudos to him. It's it's unbelievable. And now I know Pat and Levy. I love Bob Levy. Bob is here's the other thing that's weird to me.
Bob Levy's always been a hustler. No, he has been. He's always hustling gigs, comic gigs.
He's got his hands in everything. He's always around. He's always bouncing from show to show to show.
Always, yeah.
But he's all of these people that I've met over the years, Bob being one of them, always so nice and cordial to me. Always. The last time I saw Bob was at Rodney's when we were there for the Dabbleverse thing. It was great seeing him, great seeing Gina. Love them to death. They are so nice to me. Went out of his way to say hi, shook my hand. We talked for a couple minutes.
Of course.
Great. And I send him super chats and stuff on his show, and I always will. I all these people individually are so nice and are a pleasure to know. You just can't put them all in the same room at the same time.
Oh, no.
Because something bad just happens. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just...
No, it's horrendous. I mean, we put them all in the same... Even if you put them in the same live stream, all hell's gonna break loose.
Yes.
All hell's gonna break loose.
It's amazing how this stuff just goes on and on and on. It's different characters. I've seen Ava on, and all these people they just come out of nowhere, and they become part of this whole. Now this is outside of the Dabbleverse realm because these people all existed before the Dabbleverse was a thing. Yeah. So again, I watch it from the outside looking in, and I'm glad I'm not a part of a lot of it because, I'm sane. But it's just funny. It's funny stuff. I do miss the compound days a lot. I say that. Not only Anthony living down in the Carolinas, obviously we don't get to see him hardly ever. But the studio itself was just so memorable and had so many great times. I didn't go there very often. Maybe 10, 15 times over the years that he had it. I was there. What are some of your favorite memories from the studio days? If you have anything in particular. Could be a favorite show, a favorite segment.
I like the East Side Dave show.
East Side Dave show was great.
Yeah,
I remember one vivid thing from the Eastside Dave show.
Oh, boy.
I will never forget this
Oh boy.
because it was one of those moments where I was watching it with my jaw hit the floor.
Uh-oh.
When I guess Dave and Stevie Lou got into the
yes.
crazy argument, and
Yes.
Stevie broke Anthony's desk.
Yes.
I God.
And Dave called me in to help break it up.
Oh
And
my
I was
God.
I was like, what the hell am I in the middle of this shit?
I think
Really?
Stevie knocked the screen out of the
Yes.
front of the
Oh,
desk,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
that wasn't the desk that was like the original desk. It
No,
wasn't
no,
the
no,
the one
no,
he
no.
had at the end of the show.
No,
But that was like banishment.
Yes.
You got banished from the compound studio. It takes a hell of a lot to get banished from the compound studios.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
because-
Kevin Brennan, when he went after Gino that time,
slammed the door.
Yes, and he slammed the door, and
the lights went off.
he literally broke the electrical box
Yes.
in the hallway.
Yeah.
And one of the greatest events, and this is what I mean, how crazy these people were. Anthony goes live on his phone from the couch in the green room, and he's like, "Yeah, we're in the dark because Kevin stormed off, slammed the door, and all the power went out."
Yep.
And Steve and Garrett were running and looking at it. Nobody could fix it. Nobody knew what the problem was. And it wound up just being an electrical box that was outside the door. But they were looking at patch panels and fuses, and nobody had a freaking clue. What other show, what other network would you have seen that on? It doesn't happen anywhere else.
Of course not. No.
God.
No.
So funny. I used to go. I went on Gino's show 2 or 3 times. I was on Chrissy's show. You were always there at the studio for shows. We would see each other there a lot.
Because you always brought donuts.
I have a thing where
top tier donut.
Yes.
Not like Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
Like top tier.
That's exactly what Garrett would say. And because
donuts.
look, if I'm going somewhere, I gotta bring something. So I would stop off at Doology in Lynbrook, and I would bring these donuts that are like cakes. This shit was expensive. It was like 14 donuts was like $44 or something like that. But it's not a donut that you just pick up in Homer Simpson down your throat.
No.
It's like a cake. You gotta cut it up in pieces, fork and knife. It's brilliance.
Oh, it's incredible.
But I wanted to show. That's how I show my appreciation for Garrett, for Steve, for Anthony, for everybody who was there. Chrissy, Joanne, Bill, who cut up the jacket. However, I loved giving stuff to people and then watching their enjoyment, eat it, saying, see, this is what I do for people. And I'm not a mooch, and I'm not going there for any other reason. I make friends. I'm friends with everybody, and like I said, I really miss. I miss certain people. I miss E-Rock. I miss, even though I talk to Eric all the time on text, and I watch a show on Thursdays, and I partake in his show as much as I can. We're always talking about Costco and the things from Costco. In fact, I sent him a picture yesterday. I was in Costco of some Reese's now makes like individual packaged things. I was like, oh, you can give it to the kid for school, and he reminded me, he's like, no, you can't do that. Peanuts, man.
Oh, that's right, because
peanut allergies. What the hell with the world, man? Where do these peanut allergies come from?
Unbelievable.
I never remember that shit when I was a kid.
Me either.
I could bring a jar of peanut butter if I wanted in my freaking bag when I was in elementary school. Let alone now, you can't have a peanut within like 50 yards of the school grounds. It's a terrible thing. So I miss him. I miss Keith. I haven't seen Keith the cop in years. Obviously, he's down in the South Carolinas.
I saw Eric in April, actually, in Jersey. For the wrestling.
He was there for that.
Actually, it was for the wrestling. He had to give something to Dave. And he, I saw Dave talking to someone. I was like, who's? It was like side door. I was like, who's Dave talking to? And I said, oh my God, it's Eric. And I came over and said hi to him and shook his hand. I was like, oh, how you doing? and and we chatted for a couple minutes,
You know,
and they were talking. So.
Most people don't know how many things that Eric would do outside of Compound.
Oh yeah.
When I would go there, he was rarely there. Only a handful of times, but that's because he's always doing something else.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff for iHeartRadio, a lot of stuff for other shows.
Right.
I mean, he does stuff with big wigs, Scott Shannon, people like that, and he's done it for years. And he's a kind of a workaholic. And then the show he does on Thursdays, the It's Eric Nagel show. He does a lot of work for that show, a lot of prep. Yeah. Him and Jordan, they put segments together because it's not just a podcast. That goes out, I think, on the iHeartRadio podcast network.
Wow. Oh my God.
So it's not just a YouTube show. It goes out there and people listen to it. And it's one of the only shows, I've said it many times, one of the only shows I will watch and listen to in any regularity. Because he talks video games, he talks movies, he talks pop culture. The guy Jordan, who lives out in Arizona, is a great, great guy. It's funny. And again, I know Eric, it's it's like seeing a friend on the screen. So it's great. It's great to see. I'm trying to think who else. You know what I haven't seen in a long time? Talib. I haven't seen Talib Starks since Compound. Probably.
Me either. Yeah.
Probably. Oh man, I don't know. 7-8 years ago, I haven't seen him.
Well, he's in Philly, so obviously he gets back.
Oh, I didn't know he was in Philly.
Oh yeah, because he lives in Philly. Yeah, because he's coming in Philly.
Ah.
Once a week, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I last saw Chrissy at the Content Resort with the little bean, who by now is probably driving.
Big bean.
Big bean, yes. Sack of beans.
Sack of beans.
So adorable. So happy that they've got such a great little family going on. She's a great mom. And I know she doesn't. I don't think she works as much as she used to. I don't think she does as many shows as she used to. But I know she still does Simcast and she still does a pop-up show here and there. God, I'm trying to think of who else haven't I seen in a long time. Ben Ratner, the start of the Proud Boys. The Rat, yes.
Proud of my boy.
Ben was great. He helped me a lot when I was starting this process of getting all this stuff working here. I would throw some ideas off of Ben. Yeah, because he's used this software that we're using right now, this Wirecast software.
Oh wow.
He knew a lot about it. He was a smart kid. And a little bit.
He was a smart kid?
A little bit show tunes. But yeah, he was always a good guy, nice to talk to. Yeah, so and that's what I mean. Compound was just a place where all these eclectic people would get together and mix, and even though it was a business, everybody knows Anthony doesn't like running businesses. He's not a good boss per se. He needs people to delegate responsibility to. Yeah. But he made an environment there that was so friendly, and that's what it was about. It was about friends. It was friends hanging out, having a good time. He would follow certain rules that you would have to follow for New York State labor laws, but outside of that, it was just a great place to see. Yeah, there's Donald checking in from Canada. How you doing there, Donald? A little pop-up show. Donald, big A, Donald. Donald, which, by the way, I mentioned this the other day. Donald is a great fan from Canada, lives up in Ontario, Tigers fan, was born in the States. Over the years, he sent me a couple of items. He sent me this megaphone. Oh, wow. Him and Rex Kramer sent that I used for the karaoke. Nice. And he sent me a great Motorhead outfit, shirt and sweatpants. And so I got an Amazon box last week, a package. And usually, you order so much from Amazon that I'm like, oh, what did I get now? I don't even remember what I bought. Of course. And Donald sends me a message, say, hey, your package just arrived. And I was like, oh, somebody just homered for the Yankees. Is that the kid? George Lombard Jr. with another solo shot.
Nice.
Second homer of the year. Nice. Okay, go Yankees.
Awesome.
So I'm like, I lift this package up, and it's like heavy. And I'm like, oh, man. What did he buy me? Well, what did he do here? So I open it up, and the first thing he got me was it came in a regular envelope. It was a seasoning packet an onion garlic seasoning packet. I was like, okay. Put that on the steak tonight, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So I have that. We may try that tonight, Donald. Then he sent treats for the cats and the dogs.
Oh, wow.
Like really expensive Blue Buffalo cookies for the dogs and greenies for the cats.
Wow, nice.
They love them all.
Nice.
And then something that I said this on the karaoke show last night. Something I've never received from anybody ever in my life. He bought me boxes, which winds up being about, I think, like 500 count, of extra large dude wipes. That's what I said.
I know. I saw them in the bathroom, actually. Actually, I saw about 4 of them in the bathroom.
Yes.
Actually, I saw them in the bathroom. I thought you bought a whole box of them.
We were, the day before I opened it up.
I was like, oh, wow, man, you have swamp ass?
Dude, we were in Costco, and we're passing him in Costco. When I left, I was like, yeah, check it out, Jenny, dude wipes. Yeah, it's funny. Next thing I know, I got 500 dude wipes. I don't know if this means that Donald's saying that I talk out of my ass, or knows that I've got swamp ass from sitting in this chair for so long when I'm doing my streaming. But I didn't know like what to say to it.
Thank you.
Yes. No, I'm thankful. Don't get me wrong. I am very
back of your head, you're like why? But thank you, but why?
My asshole is very thankful. It's cool. It's clean. It's purring. It's happy. But I was like, I've never gotten another dude ass wipes before. I've called dudes ass wipes many of times over the years, but I never actually received them. So I was like, this is cool in a very man on man kind of way. Fresh? Yes, Russ saying minty. I'm telling you, the ass is very happy. It's very happy. They're nice and flushable. They're got a nice little scent to them. So
nice.
Not that the wife goes tootling around that area ever. Doesn't do anything for me. But if she ever had the desire, I could say, you know what? I dude wiped. You're good to go. Have at it. So yes,
I'm watching.
I think she's napping still. Okay, but yeah, I do want to thank Donald for that really gracious. And I sent Donald a laptop. I have laptops here in this box next to me that I've been giving away to people. And funny truth that I mentioned this to Andrew before is I contacted Scorch. Everybody remembers Scorch. Scorch.
No, not.
And I told him, I was like, dude, I have a laptop for you if you want a laptop. I was given these laptops from some clients of mine who closed their business. They're older. I got like 4 MacBooks and like 2 Lenovo's. And I was like, listen, if you want one of these, you have it. I'll send it to you. You won't even have to pay for shipping. I donate for you for your PFG show, bar, whatever the freak you're doing these days. And he comes back, whoa, I really appreciate it, but I don't know how to use a Mac. You can learn. It's a free laptop. It's here. I'll put your face on it, and you can have it. So hit me up if you want it. Russ is not only did Russ comment about being minty fresh, he's saying, prostate check, no worries, doc. I use dude wipes. I think I can. Let me see. Can I bring up his? No, I don't know if it'll actually. Wait, it might come up if I bring up social comments. Let me see. Does it do it? Oh yeah, it does. Hang on. I think I could bring up the chats. Hello.
Oh wow.
Like that.
Oh.
Cancel that. Bring Wirecast back up. Oh, Wirecast is too big.
Cool.
Hang on. That's that. There we go. Give me that. Give me this. And let's see. I think this would work if I do it. I think. Let me see. If I do that over here. Yeah, there it goes.
We go.
See? So I got a little. It's not a super chat, but it does work. So yeah, that's what Russ was saying. Yeah,
that's cool.
Then you got to turn it off like that. Yeah. So Yeah, I just wanted to come on, introduce Andrew here to those masses who watch me doing the karaoke.
Of course.
Love when he comes over the house. My house is me, Sukasa, Mikasa, Sukasa. You know what I mean? It's great. We hang out, watch some TV, chill. I'll take him home later. He lives about 45 minutes away, and
Green jumps on me.
yes, he loves the animals. He loves the animals.
Oh my God.
My menagerie of animals. He loves playing with the doggies and the
Green,
kitties and everything.
Yeah. The mule.
My muse, the
And,
guinea pigs.
Yep. But I walked in and Green just said, "How you doing?" Like this. Like.
Oh yeah, I will
over me.
post some pictures.
All over me.
He took some great pictures. I'll put some pictures up. I'll tweet some pictures out so everybody can see that. Last night's karaoke show I wasn't too happy with. The voice was not good. The audio problems I had in the beginning, which I fixed thanks to the cat walking all over my audio mixer. The button that was marked mute was pushed in. That I didn't see it. I didn't see the button. It's got so many goddamn knobs and switches and lights and shit. I can't even see it from sitting here and I'm 2 feet away from it. So it was a button way in the back that pain in the ass, but yeah. See, I could see it here. Let's just see. You fix that fucking thing. You know what I mean? Knobs and switches and lights and buttons and
Yeah.
it's like William Shatner in Airplane 2. Knobs and switches and buttons. Why can't somebody just pull the plug? But look, I want to thank Andrew for coming on the show. It was really the first in-studio guest.
Yes.
And I got a little, now that I know that I've done this, I've got to work and fix this in a way where we both got headphones and stuff and do it right. Whoever comes over. So,
no pun intended. I'm a guinea pig. No pun intended.
Yes.
Bump.
Yeah. Look, well, I think I've only ever had. Who have I had call in? I've had Daniel Friedman called in.
Oh.
He's a writer was. I don't know if he still is. Was a writer for the New York Islanders.
Oh, right,
I talked to him. Right. Gino called in, I think, twice.
Michael Gamelli? Or no?
Yeah, Michael. Yes, I did have Michael on the show.
Yes,
I did. Yeah, and he's called in quite frequently.
Yes.
I didn't put the number up to take phone calls today. I didn't want to go that crazy.
I didn't text him either because I want to give you a break.
Oh, and Michael only lives like 5 minutes from here now. He moved. He used to live up north more, but now at last I heard he lives right over here. He's a good guy, Michael. Last I saw him, last I saw him personally was I think when we went to the Yankee game.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to a Yankee game. Was last year? Or the year before?
Or 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it was one of the it was after COVID. Put it that way.
Yeah.
That was a great time. We sat up for the Yankee game.
Yep.
I don't think anybody else has ever come on. The one thing that I am working on, and I've talked to him about it, is trying to get a multiple cast stream going on where Anthony and I will do karaoke together. Where, Missy can do it, he can do it from down there, and then I could do it from up here on kind of like a joint stream, which would be really cool because his karaoke setup is in his home office studio just like mine is. The only difference is what makes his and mine different. He doesn't run his karaoke setup through his computer, so he's got speakers. Remember the big speakers he had?
Yes.
So that would be picked up, and that's why he usually does it on his phone. Mine, I have it going through the computer, so I wear the headphones over here so I don't blast the masses.
He had the huge speakers.
But yeah, we and Sarah. Yes, forgive me, Sarah. I forgot. Yes, Sarah, Nurse Ratchet over here. She was on multiple times. We did an awesome food tasting thing, which we should do again. When she's moving down, she's got the boyfriend. She's moving to Texas. Texas. And when she's down there and settled in, Sarah, we should do another one of those. We go on Amazon and we find like crazy foods from Europe and Asia and all this. We brought in some Japanese candies, and the funny part about it is some things are written in English, but a lot isn't. It comes with a paper to kind of tell you what stuff is, but we didn't look. We would just try and see what it's craziness.
Interesting.
Dude, I put in my mouth a fish that came from Japan. As close as I've ever been to throwing up on a camera.
Oh wow.
It was a dried. They eat this shit. It tasted like if you put you know those Tetra flakes that you put in the fish tank bowls. If you put half a can of that, half a thing in your mouth.
Oh my god.
It was god awful. Oh my god. Oh, my son must be on. So yeah, she's come on, and yeah, said we definitely should. We will. We definitely will. Those were very, very fun streams, and the reactions that we got from those were very great. So, yeah, she says that weird little cake from Turkey got me. Yep. That it was that I remember this cake. It was, how could I describe it? Kind of like if you were eating concrete. It was just bad, just cardboardy bad. And even the Kit Kats, we had Kit Kats that we had tried, because Kit Kat is like the number one candy in Japan. They make crazy different amounts of Kit Kats. The Kit Kat I tried was green. It was some kind of, Sarah, do you remember what kind of flavor it was? Was it seaweed? I think it might have been seaweed flavor Kit Kat. Dude, it was terrible. It was nothing like Kit Kat here in the States. It was god awful. Thank God they don't have flavored Kit Kats here in the States. But yeah, Donald is chiming in. He wants us to play golf. Yeah, Anthony and Sarah and I and Ringo would play PGA Tour golf when I stream games. I still have it loaded. I played it maybe a month ago. But Anthony uninstalled it because he was running out of hard drive space on his machine, so I'm trying to get it to put it back. 2K27 is going to come out. We might hear a release date in September, because I think September is when they announced when 25 was coming out. So we'll see. But it's secular. Secular? Is that a word? Like when things go in a cycle? Secular? Circular? Whatever. We get into it, and we get into it hardcore for a couple of months until something else comes and replaces it. That's how gaming is. Right now, we're still playing Battlefield as much as we can't stand that freaking game, and it's nauseating to play. We play that dick out of it. And then Call of Duty's going to come out, and probably, I don't know if it's going to come out before November, but that'll be the next one we'll hop into. And there's going to be other things on the way, but we will get golf going again. And Donald's also saying, I miss New York City tax. Yeah, we all do. Yep. Andrew here was a big part of tax. Yep. A big part of Compound over the years. Yep. And obviously, look, this is an OG right here. He was there when Compound didn't exist, when Live from the Compound didn't exist, which was the Compound before the Compound. Yep. He was original ONA days. I guess when you started was when they were on WNEW, right? You weren't in the Boston days.
No, XM.
Oh, was it? You weren't on WNEW?
Nope.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
I began in like 2005.
2000.
They began in 2004. October 2004. I began in July 2005.
Ah, okay. I did not follow them to Sirius when they went to Sirius. Yep. I was listening to them on WNEW, Opie and Anthony, and I remember I did a road show with them in Oceanside. I've said that story many times. I'm not going to go into it now, but when they went to Sirius, maybe for the first month I was listening in on the old Radio Underground, where people would post the O&A shows on the news groups back then, and I would download the show and I would listen to it. But you had to get the roadie, the little radio thing.
Yes.
You had to pay for it. I wasn't making any money back then. I couldn't afford it. I wasn't going to pay for it. So I didn't follow them. And I can't even remember exactly what brought Anthony back. Like when I started listening to him again. When? Well, wait a minute. When they were on NEW, when did they take over for David Lee Roth? I gotta look that up. Let me see. Because I think that's when they went on K-Rock. Yeah, okay, that's what happened. I listened to him on NEW, didn't follow him to Sirius, but then when David Lee Roth bombed at K-Rock, when he took over for Stern, when Stern went to Sirius, they took over for David Lee Roth, and I started listening to him again. Then that's what brought it back, and then I started following him more hardcore. Look, I look at how things have turned out from that. Everybody knows, and everybody makes fun of Opie.
Remember also the walkover.
The walkover, yeah, the between the show walkover.
Because K-Rock, because they had to broadcast, from each separate place,
right?
And
how far was the walk between the two? Do you remember? A couple blocks, I would imagine, because I know it was like a 15-minute walkover show that they would do between.
No, it's like a block and a half.
Yeah, so I knew it wasn't far.
No, not far, but it took a while because of talking and also like stopping at the magazine place, pick up the honchos and stuff, and doing comedy in Starbucks.
Well, Opie had to stop and stomp on homeless people's cakes. So yeah, it's just
and also Rich Ross doing comedy in different places. So I mean that's why it took long. But the actual walk was
the crazy thing
not far at all.
The crazy thing about all of this, which boggles my mind, is how long ago it was. How much time has passed since then? I mean, we're talking 20 years, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Anthony had Compound for 10. That ended like 2 years ago now. So it's 12 plus. But I think it was like 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom how long ago it's been.
I told you I began in 2005. I mean, that's a long time ago.
Donald saying, saw an MMA fighter sitting on a toilet promoting them, thought it was a joke. There you go. Far-reaching. Great times. Really great times. And times that we will never forget. I wouldn't trade the days, and I'm not even talking about the times going over to Anthony's house or anything like that, the compound parties. That's completely separate. That was like a special event that we all held dear. The friends would all get together. But the compound studios,
family, and everybody,
Uncle Tony and Fran,
my God,
I saw them last Christmas. I saw them last Christmas. Love these people too. They are part of my family. They are.
I miss them so much. I haven't seen them in years.
They are special people, and his brother, his sister, all that. But Compound itself was like a romp. It was an adults romper room, and it'll forever hold a special place. And I hope, and I know he is, that Anthony is proud, really proud of what he did. Somebody in Atlanta just homered. Ronald Acuna Jr. just homered. Please don't tell me they took the lead because of it.
Oh, not.
Yeah. Okay. Walking. No, Yankees still up 4-3.
Yes.
Okay. Top 8. Ooh, come on, hold on, Yanks. So yeah, I believe that Anthony is, takes a step back and is very proud of what he managed to do, even though a lot of the stuff there was done by other people, Keith, Eric, Ali, all the people who would do the business end of it, and Ant would just show up when he eventually woke up and do a show and then go home. But it was still his money, it was still his thing, and I don't think we will never see a place like that ever again in our lives. It was a very special place, and we will always hold it dear.
Definitely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna cut this because I've got to do the lawn, and then I'm gonna get some dinner going. Got some filet mignon, got to cook,
Nice.
and some pork shanks. And Donald, I'm gonna try that seasoning, so I'll let you know how the seasoning is. We'll do something tomorrow. I'm going to do a makeup karaoke for the karaoke I did yesterday, which just was ass. I want to do much better. The voice is a little stronger today, so I'll get some tea, some Tetley tea, And I'll probably do one tomorrow night. Say maybe 9:00. I'll do that. So I want to thank Andrew for coming out here to the island of Long, for hopping on my little soiree here, saying hi to the masses. Always welcome anytime he comes over, anytime he wants to.
I want to thank Chris, for always helping me. Anytime I ask him, he's always helping me, and he always has me out at least once or twice a year, and I appreciate him greatly.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
He's
It's always a pleasure.
Yep.
And Russ is saying, make up karaoke Kiss songs. You want me to do Kiss? No. I never liked Kiss. That's a band I never got into, was Kiss. I think I had a Kiss poster in my room as a child, and it used to scare the shit out of me. I don't know where I got it from.
Jimmy Norton? Oh. I mean, he loves Kiss, so.
That he does. He loves to kiss
a
baby. But yeah, I speaking of Jimmy,
there's other things also, but
Jimmy Norton.
I want to keep your YouTube intact, so
you can say certain things.
I know.
Jimmy Norton and I actually have a mutual friend that's not Anthony. A guy that I played baseball with for many years. His name is Kevin. I think Jimmy wrote about him in the preface of his book.
Oh wow.
He's a very good friend of Jimmy's. I haven't talked to Kevin in a couple of years since we stopped playing baseball. But I remember the last time I saw Jimmy, I had mentioned that to him, and he lit up. He's like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Wow, you know Kevin?" I was like, "Yeah, Kevin's a good guy." Kevin would always lead the league in hit batsmen. Guy would always get drilled. I feel so bad because he was not the greatest of getting out of the way of a ball. Not that we're throwing 95 miles an hour, but we'd throw 40, 50, 70 in there, and the poor guy would just he was like a bruised prune. He'd just always get drilled. But yeah, I'm glad to see that Ant and Jimmy are doing a show again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Me too, yes.
a lot of many years in the making. And we were joking, we were talking before how, and Anthony has said this to me personally, it's funny how he wanted to get away. He wanted to just kind of do his little thing and wake up in the afternoon.
Less, he's doing more and more.
And just video game. And now
more and more.
He got himself a job
Yes.
on WABC, an actual job.
He says that all the time.
It's true. It's true. Now, again, he did not go looking for this job. They came looking for him. So, he wasn't, I've seen the paperwork, okay? It was very funny because, and I'm not saying anything specific, but he was, he went into the WABC gig, not wanting anything out of it per se. How can I put this? Yeah, they paid him a lot of money. So he didn't think it was going to be that until they sent him that, and he was like, he thought it was, how can I put this? He thought the decimal point was in the wrong place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I remember that.
So he looked at the paperwork and he's like, oh, okay. And then he looked at it again. And he's like, oh, wow. So, yeah. So he's got the WABC thing, which again is growing. I haven't missed a single WABC show. I've called into maybe 2 of them, 2 or 3 of them, I think. But we listen. We go out and have a fire pit every Sunday. We'll be out there tonight, lighting a fire. Put the radio next to us, a big Bluetooth radio outside. And we listen to the show, and it's always fun. He does a great job, and now he's doing the Jim and Anthony show, which is again another thing that he does. Between that, video gaming, taking care of Dallas, which has now become a real full-time thing.
Yes.
How hilarious it was when Missy went to Italy, and he had to take care of the dog for a full week. We're not talking about somebody who's the greatest with responsibility here. And we laugh about it. And Anthony and I, we call ourselves pieces of shit. That's what we are. We are pieces of shit. But we're lovable pieces of shit. We know it. It's a gag. It's a funny thing. But having to take Dallas in and out and clean up after Dallas, and whatever mess he's made in the house. I just wish I could have seen it, because I know when Anthony had his apartment in Garden City, while he was building the house down south, and Beavis and Neo would be in the apartment, which was Anthony's two cats.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Or, well, Neo's still alive, but Beavis.
No, I mean Beavis. Rest in peace.
We'll always remember the Beav. I have so many videos. Yeah. Anthony had a couch in the living room, and this was even though this was a kind of a penthouse kind of apartment, it was a very, very small apartment. He went from the house in Roslyn, which was probably, no joke, 20 times the size of the apartment, to this little apartment in Garden City. Well, anyway, there was this couch, this leather couch that he had. Nice couch, comfortable couch, in the apartment that was in the living room facing the TV. Next to the couch, he had, and I should have brought up a picture. I gotta dig. It's on my computer somewhere. He had a cat tower that Beavis and Neo would go and they would sit on. Well, Beavis had a little issue where Beavis was kind of spiteful, and he would do his duty on the couch. Oh God! And he would clean it up and stuff, but it would get to the point where the couch was getting a little funky. Okay, but funky couch. And instead of getting rid of the couch, this is so Anthony. Instead of getting rid of the couch, instead of calling somebody and saying, "Listen, guy, just get this couch out, throw it out, whatever, I'll replace it," he turned the couch upside down. He flipped it over, and now the cats are sitting on the bottom of the couch. The legs are sticking up in the air, and I can't even tell you for how long it was like that. Months, I would think.
But he threw out the booger couch.
Yes.
The booger couch he threw out.
Yes.
A piece of booger came on the couch and he went, out. Get out.
But that was in Roslyn.
Yes,
yeah. I guess in the apartment in Mineola, he didn't want to deal with having people come upstairs and the elevator and all that.
Okay.
So it was a 2-seat, like a love seat couch. But I joke about it all the time with him because it's fucking hilarious. If you go on my Twitter and you probably just do a search for upside down couch, I know over the years I've posted pictures of it. It was fucking hilarious. Hilarious. And I remember going there one time and he had so many bottle caps, beer bottle caps, on the kitchen table. He had like a not an island, but the kitchen and living room were kind of in one room, and he had his computer set up on top of what would be the kitchen, like the kitchen island, and all the bottles of beer from the caps were everywhere, on the floor, on top. So I remember taking all of them and I put them in a basket, and they were always big on Post-it notes. So Missy had Post-it notes that she'd do reminders and put it on the fridge and stuff when we had to, like, what we would feed Beavis and stuff like that. So I put a Post-it note on the basket that said, what was the game he used to play in Compound when he would throw the bottle cap at the window? That was the name of the show.
Cap in the Gap.
Cap in the Gap, thank you.
Cap in the Gap.
So I put a sticky note on it that said, practice caps for Cap in the Gap.
Yes.
I swear to God, he had 100 bottle caps sitting there. This is Anthony. This is the real Anthony. He is exactly the same on the radio as he is in real life. There is not a single difference in persona, in laughter, in everything. Oh, yeah. That is what he is, and I love him for it. And he'll always be the like I said, the brother that I never had. So
first, Fashy, thank you. Very good show to see Big A.
Thank you. Hey, Joey Dago checking in as well. What's up, Joey? Yes. So I wanted to. I got to do the lawn. So I wanted to thank you all for coming in, and again, thanking Big A for coming out and hanging out. Donald, Sarah, Russ, everybody. A lot of fun. We sat here. And I swear tonight, when we're outside, and Big A will back this up, I'm playing that fucking Telly Savalas song outside. I am bringing that's going on my phone. I'm going to play it on the Bluetooth speaker. I'm gonna go live on Twitter. Actually, I can't go live on Twitter on my phone. I'll go on Instagram or something. So expect that later on. That'll be a lot of fun. So Great seeing y'all. We'll be back again. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for some karaoke. And
All right, take care.
have a good one, man. Look, see the hand got to move. Use the mouse, which is on his side. The logistics I'm working on, but all right, here we go.
All right.
Oh wait, I have an ending screen. I forget about that. Yeah, look at that. Look, it's gonna say Saturdays at noon. Yeah, I haven't stuck to this in God knows how long, but there it goes. Watch let's do a different transition. I love transitions. Let's do the clock wipe.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, nice.